think my character can handle Torment 1. I was seemingly really powerful with this fun discovery last night of the, which I'd never seen before. I'd never used it. The Blade of the Tribes. That's kind of fun. It's basically a 1600% or a 16 times multiplier on damage from Avalanche and Earthquake just by casting this spell, Threatening Shout, or War Cry. So what I've been doing is I had this on like automatic cast. So let me see here. These are just placeholders. I'm not actually casting them because they're cooldowns. It's like there's not really much use to do it. I am using Leap just to get out of nasty bits. And then this, I'm going to go 4 Numlock. Now it should auto cast. Basically, you hold down 1, 2, 3, or 4, and then while holding that down, you hit Numlock, and that sort of locks the auto cast spell in place using because I have, well, it's not just that, but I have the action bars 1 through 4 set to numpad 4, 1 through 4 on the side. So that's that little trick. It's a long known trick with D3 for like since it came out, since the early days. Anyway, so I'm doing 1600% damage. Is it increased damage? No, this one. Increased damage. So if I'm reading that correctly, 100% is the original damage, 800% is on top of that. So I'm doing 18 times the original damage, if this word is correct. If that description is correct. Of course, you never know with game developers. They tend not to be grammarians, but, you know, that's what that term actually means, is on top of the original 100%. All right, so what am I going to try now? Actually, let's do this at Torment. Let's try Torment 4 just to see how bad it is. And then I'll just dumb it down from there. Because this is the next goal, is to finish Torment 4 things throughout the next 2 chapters, right? So here's chapter 3. So we can do master difficulty. I don't expect that this will end well. I expect that I will have to lower this down to some lower thing. Did we get Diablo as the thing? No. Oh well. All right, let's see how bad this is. This is going to be bad. Oh, wow. Holy shit, that's good. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. That's amazing. Don't want to get hit by him. That is ouchie. This is great because I don't have to aim. All I have to do is occasionally right click. Get out of his way. Yeah, I can do T4 on this. This is amazing. Whoops. Ooh, nice. Please be a thing I need. No. Maybe? Oh wow, I'm not dying to those guys. I guess the shield really helps. This is amazing. I can easily die here, but I'm not on hardcore, so... Ooh, interesting. What was that? Was that the Enchantress? I think that was the Enchantress. I think she's doing that, right? Look here. Wow, this guy's tanky as F. Well, I know if I play a Barbarian again, the power that I'm going to shoot for when I'm leveling. Let's see if this is a good thing. Come on. Nope. It's garbage. Oh wait, is it better than the one I'm... Yeah, it's sort of better than the one I'm using. But it needs more vitality, right? Let's just try it, see if it's ouchy. I mean, I doubt this would ever be a good end game build, because like if you had like this particular power, because it's too dependent on positioning, and when you're running like speed builds and things, you're not going to be staying in one place for too long. So like standing here and letting this kill them is not as fun as just one-shotting everything and running really fast, or bringing everything to you and running really fast. If those abilities would also sort of vacuum in things, like if they also cast, you know, what is it, the ground shock thing that pulls enemies in, then you could have enemies being pulled in and pulled along, like the I think there is a build like that for Barb. I think I've seen videos of that, where enemies get pulled in and dragged along, or maybe that's Crusader. I sometimes get those confused. Hi, dude. I'm bleeding you. So this is totally doable. Question is, can I survive it? So far, it's very survivable, because I apparently have enough damage resistance, toughness, to not do poorly. I'll just have to go through more than one wave of this. Doing a significant amount of self-healing there. That's amazing. That 12,000 healing per tick. Where's that coming from? Alright, that's good damage. I think I'll just stick to T4, because this is sort of interesting. Being able to do this kind of damage, yeah, the fights are taking longer, which is not as fun in a way. But it's interesting to see this. I can like sort of dial in, like, I can test various things, because it is so durable. I can be like, well, what if I change this? Well, what if I change that? Right? To sort of do what if scenarios with some of these skills. Like the paper doll says one thing, but what does it actually do in reality when it comes time to the damage it does? Okay, now I've gone through one of those. Very tanky, very tanky. I'm occasionally hitting right click just to keep a bleed on him. I don't know if you can see the bleed above his head. The fact that he's bleeding. There we go. Come on. That's it. There, he's dead. Now he's dying. Prime cut. Nice. And I didn't die. So, oops. What I'm gathering is Barbarian with a shield is very tanky. Like, absurdly tanky. Now, that may also be because, let's see, this, nope. None of these are giving me more tankiness. This is, though, right? Yeah, this is really important. 20%. That's a lot of toughness. Now, I would like to also have Battle Cry. I would have to give this up to do it. So let's try that. Let's just have this, because I'm not really using it that much. Movement speed, critical hits. I think I'll go for movement speed. So now I have movement speed. There we go. Just to try it, you know. Just trying it. Seeing if I like it. Whoops. Paragon. Will it keep knocking me out of this screen? No, okay, it doesn't. Good. It felt like it knocked me out of this screen one time. All right, so do I really need cost reduction? I don't think I do now, because the one spell that I'm casting the most, I think I want area damage instead. And then, let's see. Thinking about it more. Okay, I do want movement speed. Cooldown reduction, yes, please. Resist all, absolutely. All right, so there's that. Now what's next? Sadia. Oops. Act 3. 4 of... No. Tower of the Damned, yes. This is awesome. I clicked out of the screen while I was loading. Sort of bleed. Bleed, bleed, bleed. Forgot the left click there. It's a little bit slow going, but the XP is actually really good. For the amount of... Okay. Killing is slow, but the effort I'm having to put in is almost non-existent, which makes this very fun right now. Ooh, Goblin. Rainbow Gob. Whimsyshire. I'm going to do a Whimsyshire. For lots and lots of drops. And maybe some wings. We'll see. Maybe a... This isn't where the rainbow thing comes from, right? Doesn't that come from something else? The nameplate. I know this is where you get the super fancy wings. Yeah, this is very low effort, very high reward. Very tanky. I have a nice door breaker / item cruncher on command with the right click rend. So that's nice. This is in no way the build I'm going to stick with, but you know, for now it's fun. Hi guys, have some earthquakes and avalanches. And bleeds, so I can bleed you all to death. I'm bleeding flowers to death. And I'm never at a lack for resources, because this thing gives me resources. Right? Or is it this one? I think this one gives me resources. All right, let's go. Crunch. Every 10 seconds I get more, well, less than 10 seconds, like 9.5 seconds, I get more resources. This is axe, right? I need to save that. And that. And that's it. I think I might want this instead. I think I'm willing to give up that damage for the extra toughness. Ooh, what is this? $90 savages. I have to save all the sets. Because I need them for the altar in Act 1, so I can get those pages. So let's do this, and let's put some more of these in. More toughness. Yes, please. 1, 2, 3. If I can get CDR on my gear, then this thing will be like, boom. And then 5 seconds later, boom. I have to remember to left click so I get my speed buff. Man, it's him. I think it's either him or the thing that drops the wings, right? Like he's the other one that can drop in here, or that can spawn in here. Evil Oliver. All right, now it's getting a little ouchy with those things. But maybe I can just do a little quick that. Yep, there you go. Very good. Okay. Too bad I don't have the broken crown. That would be really nice. This place is amazing for gems. Bleed. Bleed, you fiend. Oops. I think, oh wait, this is the speed one, right? All right, time to go back and crunch. This is the crunch map. Lots of crunching. All right, anything here? Sword, yes. Saving swords, and that's it. Oh, and gems. Okay, I'm good with gems for the moment. I will start upgrading those soon as I have more gold. Yeah, this is like one-handed playing. I have to reach over occasionally and hit E to keep that buff going. Other than that, I could just sit back, just use my mouse. Just move around, occasionally right-click to destroy objects or apply a bleed. Boop, hi, you get a bleed, you get a bleed. This is lovely. Oh, this is right, this is left-click. If I could just get a weapon with a socket, that would be nice. Maybe if I can upgrade one of those mighty weapons, that'll get me a socket. And maybe a power that would synergize with what I'm doing now for the moment. That would be nice. Or even whirlwind. If I could get a whirlwind thing, that would help a lot too. Because then I could just whirlwind around, and then this thing would cast as well. Although I think if I'm holding down the right click, it won't cast. Like if I'm spamming the right mouse, there has to be like a break in it. I would have to do something with the keyboard key press to sort of unlock the ability for an autocast to do its autocast. Same with my Demon Hunter with the God build. on North America. It's like if I do it right here, see how it's keeping me from auto casting? But as soon as I stop, boom, it casts. How many death spreads do I have? I should have a lot. Yeah, I have almost enough to make to upgrade 2 items now. Well, I definitely do now, and then to extract 1 power. That's good. That way, if I do get a good power that works with this new set, and it needs to be in the cube, I can do that. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking that the Barbarian was the one that you could have a 2-hander with a shield, but that has to be Crusader then. I often get those confused because I've played each of them so little. I conflate some of their things. I do know that the Crusader has that really cool holy shield thing that I quite enjoyed. The shield throw thing, the shield toss. That was fun. Because they didn't have to aim, it would just go everywhere. And that was, I like that. I like builds that don't require super high amount of focus and concentration to play. Because I'm sort of lazy that way. Ooh, Mighty Weapon, nice, that's the set, right? Isn't that the little rogue and whatever, Slanderer? Or is that just a special, is that a special one just for, since it's a Mighty Weapon, that would only be for Barbarians. Full arm. Oh, I got a portal. Nice. How much gold do I have? Ooh, I have enough to actually upgrade gems, don't I? But do I have enough to really make it matter yet? Probably not. Because the difference between this gem and then one above is not amazing. It's not like, 100% better. But, I mean, as you go up towards Royal Flawless, or Flawless Royal, they do get very good. Okay, so what is this? I'm unfamiliar with all the different mighty weapons. Increase free... Ooh! Oh, so yeah. So that must be... Oh, yeah, that's nice. If I can get the other one of those. Then my Whirlwind build, I don't remember if that's like one of the options. I know I saw a Little Rogue and Slanderer. Oh, please be a puzzle ring. That would be amazing. So remember that there's a portal here. Fills up so quickly in there. I don't think that's a puzzle ring. Oh, it is. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was originally, but then something about it made it look not like a puzzle ring to my brain. Okay, now this will go in here. And this. I probably don't need this many 2-handed maces to get the furnace. I mean, it'll probably drop anyway. But I'll hold on to them just in case. I've never done any of these groups at all, ever. Not in the 13 years I've played this game have I, we need this to push to super high GRIF levels. I wouldn't even know what to do. Like, I've seen videos and I'm like, okay. But these people move so quickly through the town, they zerg through a rift and then they spend like 10 seconds in town. I'm like, I barely even begin thinking about my gear in 10 seconds. Like I've done, like I've been a part of groups that do the Echoing Nightmare, and it's fun because it goes fast, and I tend to be one of the last people to survive because I build that way. But when people go to town, they're like, bloop, 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 and then they go right back in. They're like, they stand there while I'm like trying to like, you know, shove everything into my inventory, like in spare slots, so I can like sort it all later. Because I'm like, okay, these people don't want to sit around waiting for me to sort this stuff. But there's a certain amount of level of stress where I have all this shit accumulating in my inventory. I'm like, but there's stuff here. I want to look at it. I want to see what it is and do things with it. But I understand, you know, there's a time and place for that sometimes. But I want that time and place to be now, because I'm just used to that. I'm used to relaxing, a little bit of fun, a little bit of excitement, then some relaxation while I sort through the spoils. Just my way. Nothing. I guess I'll just leave the gems there because they're going to come back anyway. It's amazing. I'm getting most of this from just one power, because this thing is not doing much, I don't think. Like the rend, I think the rend is helping, but most of this damage is coming from the avalanche and the earthquake, from just that one weapon. That's crazy. This is a T4 ready build because of that one weapon. That one power is like an 18x multiplier, if their text is correct. Yes, I will pick up every damn thing here. Thank you very much. We're gonna get blocked. Yay. Oh, great weapon, or mighty weapon. Okay. And then, nope, worse. Oh, no, I'm not using the Templar anymore, that's right. Okay, well, let's move these together. Not organized, just not disparate blocking positions for loot. Oh, found the other end of it. I'm so glad I'm doing this on T4. The spoils are so much better. This zone is like a very slow motion goblin field, where you get just about the same as one or like maybe two goblin fields. But, well, except for the recipes. Like gems and gold and drops, like legendary drops, material drops. You get a lot from this thing. But you can do it in slow motion as opposed to rushing around with your head chopped off, trying to kill, 20 goblins before they all despawn. This is always a lovely, welcome thing to get. At least early on. Later on, if you have the thing the pet that picks up the altar that tells your pet to crunch things, it can also be really nice. You just run around and kill very quickly, and then your pet just gets everything. Like, look at that. That's amazing. No wings for Bree. I think that's it, right? It's the whole map? Yeah. There's a little gap right there, but there's nothing there. that costs Fury, so I don't want to auto-cast it. And this generates Fury, especially after the... whoa, did I pass it? Yeah, I passed it like an idiot. Just so excited to have this. Alright, let's crunch. Let's maybe upgrade a weapon before we go in. Alright. Boy, that would be amazing if I had whatever it is that reduces the cooldown by 10 seconds. It'd be like, bam, 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 bam. That would be crazy. It'd be like the wizard one where you have the spell that casts 4 times the explosion, and then you can have the wand of woe that like cuts it down even more, or whatever it is. The wand maybe makes it do over and over again, but then if you have like this other stuff, it'll cool down. So it's basically just like a barrage of constant explosions at your feet. It's insane. That, nice. All right, so what are we upgrading? We're upgrading mighty weapons, right? So this and this. Trying for those powers that are going to work with the thing that I'm doing. So that one's dumb. All right, that's not what I wanted. But is this the alternate version? Or is it the same thing? Damn it. Same thing. All right. Well, mother. Let's see. Whoops. So this is 748, 614. That's better. If I were to keep one, it would be that one. Right. Sorry, dude. I'm solo self-found. Can't help you. All right, here we go. See how bad this is. It'll typically be harder than the normal one. Wow, that's not bad at all. That's amazing. I will get stressed out a bit if I get a goblin field, because there's no way I can kill them all. I might lower it to normal, just so I can kill everything, or kill more of them. I don't have an easy way out, by the way. I got rid of my, got rid of my easy out, so. This is ouchy, very ouchy. The toughness isn't really helping much here. So could use more toughness, more defense. It's mostly elemental damage, so those diamonds would help a bit. I think. There's fire, there's arcane damage. Still totally worth it for the spoils. Trying to get these stupid globes. I do have the Reaper's Wraps for resources. I guess I don't really need the Reaper's Wraps right now. It's okay. I don't mind dying. I'm on softcore. It's good. It's all good. You know what? I can die 100 times and it doesn't matter. It says you can die 2 more times. Nope, I can die 1,000 times. You can't hurt me. All you can do is give me repair bills. That's it. So getting a neck piece that would make me immune to like arcane, that would be nice. Because then I could just stand in there. So I've got fire, I've got arcane, I've got poison. Poison is notoriously bad. For melee, anyway. Yeah, we can see the problem here is these guys are much tougher than the normal mobs. When you come in here, everything's raised up like 1 or 2 torment levels. Just effectively. And you're still in Torment 4, but their effective health is like much higher. I don't think they do more damage, but they definitely have more health. The damage is just coming from the fact that they're doing more shit. But like their melee damage isn't hitting me any harder than it ordinarily would. At least I don't think it is. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that. I don't have crumbs. I don't have the crumbs bracers yet to avoid that. Hi. Yeah. When a trash mob has 227 million health at T4, that's pretty big. That means these guys have like, what is it? How much does he have? I'm not seeing it. Is it about the same, maybe? Let's look here. Yeah, about the same. Maybe that wasn't a normal mob. Maybe that was a blue. I'm saving my health pot. Another dire situation. Was that fear lightning? Nope, he just generally fears things. Alright. Be nice to unlock the immunity to CC on the altar. So, make myself a little bit better here. There we go. Now, do I have speed on my boots? I don't. I should probably get speed on my boots. That would help a lot. Okay, maybe this much melee is not necessarily the best thing. 10 of these things hitting me all at once is not pleasant. Okay, yeah, he does hurt. That guy hurts. Excellent. Let's see. I'll go one more level before I crunch. Lots of fire stuffed in there. Or maybe that's my fire. Seems like it's them. But maybe that's just melee damage. If I had, I guess Frenzy's still good here, right? Oh wait, no, I'm not even using Frenzy. If I had the belt that reduces melee damage, I forget the name of it, that would help a bit. Alright. Save a blade. I don't think I need one-handed mace, do I? I'll save it just in case. Oh, mighty weapon. How many of these do I could do another mighty weapon. I could do 2 more mighty weapons. Tell you what, let me save these first, so I don't accidentally crunch them over here when I do this. Boop, boop, boop. Let me try to get the weapon I really need over here. I think that's the other weapon, isn't it? Seismic Slam. Okay. I'm not a Seismic Slam build, but got it. I do have this. So these are paired together. Again, this is me learning the class again, or learning the different, things I can do with it. So there's this, and this. Increase Fury generation during Whirlwind. You gain 45% attack speed and movement speed. So that's nice, yeah. That's definitely for a speed build kind of a thing. Very nice to know that that exists. And then this is probably better than this one, right? Yeah, this is the worst one by far. I'll just crunch this one. Because I can always put a socket on that. See that? Life per fury spent, I'll just re-roll that over to a socket if I have to. And then life per hit, that's nice, but I'd roll that over to a socket. Or use a Ramalama Damdi's Ramalani gift. Ramalama Ding Dong's gift. Okay, this, in. Up. Come on, guys, come get a bleed. And then die to my fire. Funny true story. My Fallout 76 account was suspended yesterday. For 2 hours. 2 hours. I didn't even notice, because I was not even playing it at the time. I checked my email last night before I went to bed, and a message from Bethesda. We have reinstated your account due to not finding any, bad activity. No cheats, no exploits. You're not a bad boy. We give you your account back. I'm like, what? I'm thinking, is this like a spam? And then I looked, and there was an earlier one 2 hours earlier. This was like 6 p.m. There was one around 4 p.m. saying, due to questionable activity, we have suspended your account and pending further investigation. This may take several weeks to reinstate. I'm like, that would have, if I'd have seen that, I would have been like, well, fuck this game. I think there's a dude I was like arguing with on his channel where he's using like an obvious exploit. He was exploiting the perk punch machine like severely, like to dupe all sorts of items, which I think is, extremely questionable and obviously against TOS. So I was like, if you want to cheat, you're going to basically be a cheater, He's like, just whining and deflecting and basically trying to excuse his behavior. I'm better than you because I'm a cheater, kind of a thing. So my guess is that he or someone else seeing that went to my channel and saw my video and said, that's his username. I'm going to report him for cheating. And of course, I'm not cheating. So Bethesda's like, nope, he's good. Idiots. Meaning the person who tried to, get my account banned. Cheating. It's like, why would you want the spoils of cheating? It's not earned. It's like, I just don't understand it. I don't have the brain for that kind of a thing. I prefer showing off something that I've actually earned. But I'm weird that way. It's not a matter of being honest even. Because there are things about me that are not honest. Lying is fun, right? It can be really fun. But I try not to lie, it just feels bad sometimes. I know it's like the wrong thing to do, so it's like, I'd rather not do that. I'd rather do the right thing. Plus, when you earn something, it just feels good to have it. Like, I earned this. I did this the hard way. This is a trophy of my hard-won gains. Like, I would never cheat in this game. Well, you can't, really, unless you use third-party mods, but those are sort of against terms of service and banned, but I would not do it anyway because it's like it robs you of some of the enjoyment, in my opinion. Let's see if I can get some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. I can actually do a 6th one, can't I? For this slot. Maybe I can do a topaz for this slot. Oh wait, you know what I want? I don't want cost reduction. I want cooldown. I mean, I'll use this on my enchantress, so it's not a waste. But yeah, diamonds for everybody. The windows are open and I can smell the fires from Canada now. It's really weird. Air quality. Air quality issues. I'll give her cooldown on her spells. And we're in Ohio. And I can smell it. I can smell faint, lingering burning wood, burning forest. I might have to shut the windows because it's really bad today. Let me look here. Ohio air quality. Central Ohio counties to be under air quality alert Thursday. Yep. Franklin County, Franklin, Licking. 105. Unhealthy for certain people and prompts an alert. Yeah, I can smell it. It's really unfortunate because I love the fresh air. It's really nice outside. But 105 is not that bad. So I'll just leave it where it is. I'll leave the windows open. Okay, so now we have a little bit more toughness. Can I do anything to make my toughness better? My damage is good for now. I don't want to roll these pieces because they're expensive, but if I can roll life, yeah, there we go. Yep. Ooh, cooldown, yes. I'll do that. I like that. That's nice. There we go. Life, all right. That's nice. Frenzy damage, no. I'm not doing most of my... No, I'm doing no damage from Frenzy. All right, so what else do I have here? Armor. Meh. I mean, armor's better than nothing, I guess. Let's see. This, I want speed. Can I get speed for not too expensive? That's the problem with having this. There we go. Movement speed. Excellent. So how much Paragon do I have? I can go up to 14% movement speed in Paragon before it's too much. Before it no longer gives me speed. What you do is you add any movement speed you're getting from gear, subtract that from 25%, and that's what you need here. If you're at 25% with gear, don't put anything here because you're not going to get any benefit. If I were to remove this, then I would take my Paragon to 25%. But you can also get it on some rings like Focus and Restraint. Restraint can have it. Some neck pieces can have it. I think even some head pieces can have it. You just have to be careful not to overstack it. If you get it from like abilities, like from this ability, like this will stack. Or if you have the Crumbs buff belt, that stacks. Or if you have an ability that makes you go faster through like this effect right here, that would stack. So on top of that 25%. The altar buff, right? If you go to the altar, that stacks. So add all these things together, but the most you can get from effects on like the numbers like that, movement speed buff, the most you can get is 25 between that and Paragon. So the next thing I would do is this right here. That's my next thing. Now, I wanted this because I wanted more XP, which is what I always do. I'm willing to sacrifice some speed. Do I even have the next one up? Oh. No, I don't even have the next recipe up, so It's good that I stopped there instead of trying to like create a bunch of these to level up further. Is it worth putting a socket in this weapon? Or is it worth putting a different weapon in? I didn't even look at that. No, they're less damage. Okay. What about less damage? I'm just going. I'm looking at white damage here. Just the weapon text. I can't imagine they would be better than this if they're one-handed. Yeah, probably not. Let's organize these real quick. Swords in a row. Do not click on the box. Maces for the furnace, or two-handed maces for the furnace. I forget what one-handed maces would be for. This is for the shit, I forget the name. The one that gives you cooldown reduction after killing an elite group. I can never remember some of these names. Ingiom. That's it, Ingiom. Okay, so maces, I'll just keep one row of each. All right, so what do we have to do here? I have to kill the key guys, right? Or no, that's the lower one. That's the next one. So bounties. Sadia, that's what I was doing. 3 core, right? Oh no, this one. $20 million toughness, not bad. Yeah, taking that little damage walking through the flames, that's good. That's very good. Whoa. Oh, that's where I left off. Right. It's all coming back to me now. Okay, how fast can this guy die? And I'm still a little bit ouchy. Which tells me that those bloodworms from Cydia will be a little bit ouchy as well. And I would gather they heal her. I've never remembered what they do. I would think they heal her. If they hit you, you know, like a Death Knight bloodworm in World of Warcraft. Die. I mean, maybe they don't, but that's what makes sense to my brain. All right. Ooh, very bright. I just changed my monitor setting. I'll go back. There we go. It's way too dark in this room right now. I'm in here like Gollum in my man cave with the drapes all shut to hide my shame. No, actually what it is the sun, I'm in a west-facing room, and the sun is on the other side of the house, and I have quite sufficient amount of light blocking between me and that other side of the house. So even if I were to open the windows in front of me and open the blinds, yeah, I wouldn't get like a huge beam of light coming in. It'd just be like normal daylight, reflected light from the house across the street. Now, it's possible that they are, and I don't mind this aspect. So with the recent exploits to Fallout 76, it's entirely possible that they're basically doing a systematic review of all accounts above a certain amount of Paragon, or a certain amount of champion points, or whatever they're called. Shit, what are they called? Shit, I forget. But anyway, Paragon in this game, champion points in ESO. After a while, they all start to get mixed up. Maybe it's champion points in that game too. But maybe they're doing a systematic review and saying, how quickly did they obtain these points? Was it over the course of a day? Did they get 1,000 points in a day? And then, like, if you did, then, or if you have, like, I know I have, like, millions of rounds of ammo in my ammo box. And it's like, well, did he just get those in the last day? No, I didn't. They've been there for months from doing the EN06 Guardian. So thank you very much. I seriously doubt the bleed stacks, so it's not worth doing more than once every 5 seconds, probably. There we go. Delust. Oh, wait, isn't this the woman that does the blood worms? Maybe it's not. Maybe that's Adria. Yeah, that's probably Adria. Blood worms. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Similar arrangement, similar looking mob. That's why I get them confused sometimes. All right, so let's go back to town. Okay, I'm good on swords. Need more death's breaths. Let's see what else. Oh yeah. Act 2 bounty, Act 4 bounty, Act 5 bounty. Let's do a greater torment. Let's get some gems, like a better gem in there. Like, is it worth keeping this set? Probably not at the moment. Like, I could put the Lon gem in there, Lod gem, the Legacy of Dreams, and that would boost my damage by, if I just kept one of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, considerable amount of just this one base thing, right? Rend would become useless, but this spell would skyrocket in damage, killing those elites much faster, but we'll see. I would have to run this twice to get that gem. Might not be worth it. Yeah, when a yellow elite in here has only 81,000. Oh, I guess I'm not a T4, am I? I was trying to compare this to the vision thing, the whatever they're called. That's definitely her. That's her doing that. Oh, yes, thank you. I love the speed. Now, if I stick a rend and they run through my fire, does that fire tick on them until they're dead? Like, I know my rend will for like 5-6 seconds or whatever. But does the fire linger on them if they walk out of the fire? Not forever, but just for any length of time. Curious minds want to know. What would be hilarious is if that cheater was reported and he got his account banned, and then thinking that I may have done that, he retaliates and tries to get my account banned. That would be funny. I didn't report you. I'm not that interested in you, dude. Come on, let me pass. All right, the real test. Nice. I should go do that vault, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, please be the good belt. Please be the good belt. I don't know what it looks like, but that looks like a mighty belt. Oh, wait, no, that's just a regular belt. Never mind. I was looking at this and conflating about that. Wow, nice. Whoops, this one. Yeah, the whirlwind's lining up, man. Let's put these on the front page. The whirlwind build is like begging to be played. Increases the damage of whirlwind. Fury generation by 15. Boy, that's like almost ready to do a whirlwind, isn't it? If I were to replace this with whirlwind, let's just try that. Let's see what happens. I can have the best of both worlds right now. Whirlwind, okay. Ooh, nice. I wonder if this, I need this yet. Like, am I sipping it yet? It is sort of, so what I can do is I can put this in the helm. There we go. There we go. Never-ending whirlwind. And everything's being pulled in. Oh, so nice. So nice. And then I'll replace this gem with this one. Whoops. So this doesn't increase Whirlwind's damage, but it does make it better to cast. And then gain that much life per fury spent. I'd rather have a socket. Roost, okay, I'll go cooldowns for the moment. 10% damage, that's good. Life per hit, maybe. I'll do that. I'll leave it there for now. Okay, so let's do another of these. Let's see what we get. Again, I have to cast this explicitly now. Trick is, it's nice movement. I like the movement. I do have to hit R to cast that now, which is not a hardship. So, like, basically just, all I need to do is just sort of, anytime a bunch of enemies are around, just hit R. Like that. I don't have to see the cooldown. Just hit R until it casts, right? Just R, R, R. Like that. Yeah. Yeah, this works. It's a spin to win build. So I can remove the rend spell because I'm not using that anymore. Maybe I just use this to just get through trash, right? And then use this on big packs like that. Like, just ignore the trash. Maybe it dies, maybe it doesn't. Ooh, power, nice. I mean, it's less different on here, but like, if I go to higher tiers, this stuff won't be dying in one hit, but this stuff will. Boom. Now everything's died in one hit. Die, 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 die. Die, da, die, da, die, da, die, da, die. Now, rend, I should probably still put on my bar, right? Because that's gonna... It's still applying rend, I think, right? Or maybe that's why the whirlwind is so hard hitting, because it is casting rend. Am I seeing rend on things? I'm not seeing rend. Maybe I have to have rend on my bar. I'll have to look at the two-piece again. I think the last time I played a Whirlwind Barb... Did I play a Whirlwind Barb? Is that what the piece I got that made it really powerful? That made me feel like I was cheating when I came back to the game? Before I realized that this was normal? It might be. Legacy of Dreams. I think I'm not going to do this one. I was going to try it, but no. Oh, is that a resistance? All right. So there we go. More powerful, more powerful. Now let's reanalyze this build. Reanalyze. I guess I just right-click that. Poison damage. Yes, thank you. Well, I don't know. The toughness is pretty nice. I'll just leave that. I'll put this in storage. There. All right, so looking at this set, increase the damage per second of rend by 500%. So I probably still want rend on my bar. Is there anything I want to take off? If anything, I would take off battle rage. So rend. Increase the range. Increase damage. That. Increase damage from all sources, meaning all my other shit, like the whirlwind itself. The other thing, yeah. All right, let's try another higher up here. All right, so I only have one buff. I don't have my speed buff anymore. Okay, that's good. I do need to hit R from time to time. All right, that's good. That's doing a lot more damage now. I'm seeing bleeds on things, I think, right? Or maybe not. Maybe it was casting bleeds and I just didn't notice it. It does seem like things are dying faster, so there's that. Maybe I just let go and it'll auto cast. I don't have to worry about hitting R. I'll just stop spinning for a brief moment when I hit elites. Basically like the spinny monk build, where you basically add up your buff to 100, and then you stop spinning right at an enemy. Boom. Right? Like that. Boom. And then left click. So basically spin and then stop spinning and then left click. Or I can just left click. Ooh, you know what I can do? I can probably just left click without stopping spinning. Even if it's not casting, I think it still counts as an interruption. Yeah, it does. Nice. Still one-handed play. That leaves my other hand free to just, like, do nothing. No. No, I'm not doing that with it. I'm a weirdo, but not that much of a weirdo. And of course, I'm talking about picking my nose. Yeah, this is great. A left click will do one of two things. It'll either cast, well, one of three things. It'll either cast the war cry if it's off cooldown. If it's on cooldown, it'll cast the other spell. If they're both off cooldown, it'll cast them both. Yeah, this is really good. Look how fast this is. It's amazing. This feels like the God Hunt. The God Demon Hunt. Excellent. Excellent. Is that Tega? No. Ice Blink. Nah. No. I really need to get the Boon of the Hoarder. I'll do that now. I keep forgetting. This goes in there. This gets discovered. I'm going to take a break here in a bit. Unity. Is this better than the ring I'm wearing? No, not really. And my follower doesn't have one, so it's not going to help me that much. Plus, if he did have one, he'd probably kill me because any damage they take would be given to me as well. That's a good way to kill yourself or another player if you're both wearing Unity, or you and your follower are wearing Unity, but they don't have the cannot be killed token. It's like, ouch, ouch, ouch. Whoops, wrong one. I don't want to absorb that effect. That would suck. Alright. What's nice is the flames are following me around. So very nice. Too bad the earthquake one isn't. The earthquake is sort of just in one place. Static. Hi, dude. Hey, little dude. You want to play? Nice. Grindy, grind, grind, grind. Sadly, the rend doesn't stack, so all I'm doing is I'm just extending the bleed, but it is a 500% damage multiplier, so, or is it 600%? It says increases, so that means one thing. It's above and beyond the native damage. Unless they're using that term incorrectly, which is always possible. They are programmers. So even, well, if they're programs, they should be more aware of it. It's like, I have a value of 5. If I increase it by 5, I don't have 5, or I don't have 9, I have 10. If you increase 1 by 500%, you have 6. Farming goblins. Farming goblins. I need to make sure I loot this in case I die. Where is he? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, he died. Okay. Bloop, 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 bloop. Get out of his way. Get out of his way. Make him hit a wall. Thank you. Hit a wall. Thank you. Pop off a goblin. Oh, he good. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Excellent. Got 3 goblins, or 4 goblins. Gotta pick all this up before I click the thing. That way I don't run out of space. Okay, I'm good. And boon. Wouldn't it be amazing if that's the Nemesis bracers? That would be beautiful. This guy would be on his way, man. Right, we now officially have 2 builds to play. A push build, or a farm build, and a speed build. Ooh, an actual class bracer. Nope, not using Hammer of the Ancients right now. Sorry. That's garbage. Alright, so we're putting this here. For class-based legendaries. Let's see. Sage's Plight. That's not a good one. Wait, is Pandemonium's not a craftable ring, right? No, it would be. What am I thinking? I saw Panda something. Ah, there we go. Royal Diamond. Nice, nice, nice. A little bit more toughness. Little bit more toughness. Okay, I'm going to save this as my speed build. That gets this icon. And then I'm going to save off a farm build that gets this icon. I'm going to swap the gems. Bloop, bloop. There we go. Now, how many rift stones do I have? I have 8. Wow. Okay. So let's level up my, let's level up this guy. Oh, he's hiding over there. Oh, and we're going for wastes, aren't we? Let's go for waste belts. Nothing. Well, what's this? Ground stomp. Nope. Ground stomp causes avalanche. Nope, I already have an avalanche thing. Witching hour. Nope. It's like, yeah, but it's got great rolls on it. Yeah, but that one doesn't, so. Would love to get sockets in these weapons. Okay, I'm going to go to 21, so this will satisfy one requirement. I'm a spinny. I'm spinny, spinny. Yep, I'm right up against the edge of what I can do. So T4, definitely T4 build. Should not waste so much time. The smell of cut grass is so nice. Now, I forget, what is the thing I can do from casting rend? Like that right there. There's something you get from casting rend that you can't get from having it being applied via the whirlwind, and I need to look that up. Maybe it procs something. Just bleeds and whirlwind until I can get that spell to cast. There we go. Don't really need that, but cooldown's nicer. You can cast this stuff more often. just left clicking. I guess it's nice. And now we're back to the old. Because I don't have a shrine, or I don't have the necklace on the follower. It'd be nice for that to last a lot longer. Bleed, bleed, you fools. Yeah, the bleed is good enough for trash. I should start saving. I should start saving the left click for big, very big packs and elites. And I should just turn this into an elite farmer. Like if I kill a few little trash things along the way through the bleed effect, that's fine. But they stop bleeding when they're out off screen, I believe. Like this. That's good. Notice it only, I think it only did one of those, right? Yeah. That's nice. If the shout is off cooldown, it'll cast it. Right? Oh wait, no, it did both. Okay, never mind. I thought it only did one. Poison is ouchie, fire is ouchie, arcane is ouchie. Goodbye. Could really use those bracers for that waste piece. I mean, the waste is very much needed for this to be like to skyrocket in damage. 15 seconds of rend in 1 second. Yeah, that would be amazing. That would pretty much negate the need for the other effect. Avalanche would be like a non-thing now. Can I get away from these things? There we go. Oops. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Very nice. I guess Barbarian doesn't suck after all. You can get the spin to win build up. You don't have to aim at everything to kill it. It's nice. Might of the Earth. Okay, so I have a horde of 90 savages. So this is a frenzy build. Increased damage of earthquake, avalanche, leap, ground stomp, ancient spear. So this is the build. This weapon effect is what you want for this, probably. Because now, and then as much cooldown as you can get, right? Can I get cooldown reduction from passives? I wonder, did I? Let's see. If I gave up this one, let me see. Cooldown reduction. Cooldown reduction. I know I have this, but that doesn't really affect this build. Because this casts Earthquake as often as it can. Notice there's no cooldown, right? If I click this, then it'll have like a little timer thing. But I don't think there's any other cooldowns. 3 enemies. Ooh, this might be good for those ouchie parts. That might be what I need to choose, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Because I don't really need the, I don't really need this anymore, right? Because I'm not... Yeah. So that's good. All right. That's excellent. So now my toughness is 11 million. I forget what it was before. That's pretty good. I think it's more when I'm actually moving. No? Oh, this. Right. That has to be active. 15 million. Okay, that's good. All right, and then, is there something better than this? Like, that's good, because I'm always near maximum fury. That's nice as an execute, but I can give it up for something that does, like, something that just does something better. I don't... Maybe that for the life. And that's sort of a form of toughness. This is a form of toughness. I don't really need the fury generation, but if I went with that, that would give me more toughness. Right? Yep, 17. Because the problem now isn't as much doing damage. I've got damage here. This is good. And I can just grind a little bit harder on something if I need to. That's what she said. I like the extra damage. 25% increased damage from all sources is excellent, because that affects this. With those casts, and this cast, and the rend. But what is it that, let me look that up. Max roll, D3, and what's the set called? Wastes. Barbarian Wastes. Okay, so there's something about, rend. It's near the bottom. Self-cast damage is only calculated off main hand. The offhand any weapon. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Scales with crit. Only crit chance you see in detail sheet. Blah, blah, blah. Self-cast. Okay, so the area damage does not proc this. So, but I'm still getting area damage from these two things, right? So it's okay that I'm still putting points into area damage here. Okay, cooldown reduction, movement speed. I think I still need... I don't really need cost reduction. That's good, because this can go forever now. It's doing a really good job of keeping because of this passive right here. So that's excellent. And because I have this gem here, and I think I have Leoric's Crown in there, which reduces it even further. Yeah. Now, as far as rings go, if I were to put a ring in there, it would be this one right now. Because what does this go to? 400? Yeah, 400. Now, I would not do that right now because I want to keep this effect. And so I would rather put the Rorg in there. But if I had to, I could put this in there, but not now. I would never do that now. Because when Rorg comes along, I want the option of putting the Rorg in the thing. I'm getting tired again. Ooh, yes. There we go. That's a smart move. Holy shit. Yes. Too bad it's not 90%. Boy, 90% would make that amazing. All right. 10% life. Let's see what else have we got here. Reduce damage from ancients, earthquake. Okay, earthquake is good. Avalanche is good for now. Let's see if we can get something better here. Okay, I'll go life. So this is very tough now. But the trick is, can I avoid... let's see, watching the uptime on that. If it goes away, then that's a problem. It shouldn't ever go away. Yes, excellent. It goes down, but it comes right back up. Excellent. Yep. So that's perfect. Excellent. 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 Holy shit, that's good. Okay, now let's see if I can get that belt to make Rend kill faster. Nope. How am I doing on death breaths? I can upgrade one. I don't have one. Maybe I can upgrade her token and make her unstoppable, unkillable. And actually, you know what? Yeah, I do want cooldown reduction now that I'm thinking about it. All right. Whoops. Come on, and can I be killed? Nope. All right, well, she'll have that for a while. So at least I'm... Yeah, so we have this as well. All of this stuff. Nice. That works for now. And let's see if there's anything else I want to do before I take a break. I need the Act bounty caches. Let's see, what's the next thing? The next thing is, during Whirlwind and for 3 seconds after, you gain 50% damage reduction, and your applied rends deal triple damage. Ooh. Nice. Very nice. Dust Devil's Rune. What does the Dust Devil's Rune do? Is it worth it? Cleanup damage, maybe? Yeah, it's not that great. I like this better. This is much better. I think that's better. Because I like pulling things toward me. Because that way I don't have to go chase them down. That's excellent to me. Let's do, which Act bounties have I not done? I've not done 2, 4, or 5. I'll go 2 and then I'll take a break. So 4. I should be pretty tough now. I doubt anything can kill me now. With the amount of toughness I have, it's kind of insane. Like, I'm at 40 million, which for this, for T4, is like a piece of cake. I don't know why that guy took so long to kill. I gotta kill everything here. That's the only drawback I'm seeing right now is if I loot something, I have to stop spinning and that makes it cast. Or it means I have to left click something. It looks like killing things also makes it cast. Maybe? Maybe not. Because I didn't cast anything, I didn't left click, but that it still cast the spell. Right there. Like I'm not casting anything, I'm just holding down right click. I'm not clicking left click. And then after a while, it just decides, I'm going to cast it. I'm just going to cast it. Now I'm going to do it. Because I want to kill these guys. Weird. All right, let's go back home. Set up for the next one. I think I got a bunch of stuff. Nope, I didn't get much stuff. But I just wanted to come back here. All right, back to... if you go here, it's instant. I love that it pulls everything in. I'm doing those mostly for the Death's Breath, as opposed to skipping them. Wait a minute. Is it up here? It's a weird shape. No, it can't be. How is it pointing way over there? That can't be right. Is that the next bounty over in the next zone? Wild. Okay, I guess this makes sense. Weird. I guess I'm... weird. Alright. Oh, I have to kill them in level 2, not level 1. So I can just slurp. I can grind these things down, or I can just skip. I'll skip. These I want to kill. I want the Death's Breath. Yeah, I love how I can pull all enemies, even many elites, from the surrounding area so that they're forced to stand in there like that. Come on, get in there. I guess not all of them. A lot of them. Some enemies seem to be immune to the CC. Oh my god, where is it? This is a giant loop, isn't it? And I went the long way. Yeah, it's a loop. It loops back around. Like if you were to look at the map, it loops all the way back around this way. And I took the longer path. Wow, there's all the enemies in here? Interesting. Very tiny cave. Alright, so number 3, the Archivist. Oh man. I'll have to do that after I complete this one. because I desperately need the materials, and I need to test this build. Test the toughness mostly, because it was very ouchy before, so I'll be interested to see if it's at all ouchy this time. Come on, can you give me some dense packs of enemies? Not this piddly 2 or 3 here and there. Why is it not yoinking the ranged? Now that guy I can imagine is immune. Because most beastly things like that are immune to CC. Or at least that kind of CC. Four enemies, there they are. Wow, it's amazing. It's a complete straight shot. I haven't seen that in a long time. Wow, that's bizarre. Actually, what I'll do is I'll do the bounty first. Because if I get a goblin pack, I'm going to lower it down to like normal. That way I can kill them all very quickly. The goblin fields are valuable enough that killing all of them is more valuable than killing only a small number of them at T4. I mean, I might not go to normal, but I'll definitely dumb it down. Okay, so this, but yeah, so that was this one. Oh, all right. Can this build even do this? I don't know. Maybe that's what the tornadoes are for. Like if I was in a tornado build, it would help, you know, get rid of all this extra crap that's all around. Wow, I did it. Amazing. Okay. 5. Amazing. All right. Well, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to switch to my farm build. Like a dodo head. I saw that and I thought, I wonder if that's a ring. Save. Equip. Zodiac. Whoops. If I had a socket, I would do that. And that's good, because that'll reduce the cooldown to this, but it needs to have a socket, so I can put the boon in there. I don't feel like rolling a socket right now. Hi, guys. There you go. Come this way. Gold, 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 gold. You kill lots of things for gold. This level is really good for gold because there's so many little bugs, and they all will drop gold when you kill them with the boon in. Well, they won't all now, but once it's level 50. I really need that neck piece, or waist piece. The belt. I need the mighty belt. Hello, welcome in, blah, blah, blah. I don't need your dialogue, I need you to die. Sadly, I can't see him, so it's a matter of laying a thing right there when I can. I can bring some of the fire with me. He gets out of the earthquake pretty quickly. No, I'm relying a lot on just the volcano and the Ren, which is not all that great. Or maybe the earthquake follows, I don't know. One of them follows, one of them stays behind. Alright, there's that, and then this. Blood collection. Wow, there have been 64 views, up to 3 concurrent followers. I have the little thing in my, in OBS. Oh my. Collection ritual down this way. There's another one that's a really long run. Frenzied is good, that will really spike my damage. It'd be lovely to have a frenzied weapon. Oh man, that would be amazing. Then I'd be like zippy zip zip all over the place. Or like spinning really fast, right? Doesn't it affect that? Maybe it doesn't. No. Alright. Excellent. Alright, let's see if we get anything good. I doubt I will. It's Act 2. What is it? The gloves that come from this. From there. But we can get the Demon Hunter chest. Don't need it. Let's see. Captain Crimson's, I think those are the lower ones. That might be good. No. Let's see. Belt. Oh, that is the good one. Nice. Maybe I can craft that and put it on. Yeah, I can do pants and boot. Oh, wait. No, I would need all 3. Oh, yeah. I don't need this, do I? Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. Do this. boots. And it's pants, right? No, it's putting this above. Is that the good one? No. Yeah, there we go. Increases my toughness even more. Yeah, this should be going really fast now. 3. So 1. Oh, sorry. Count from 0. 1001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's nice. That was very nice. Okay, so I'll put this in here. I'm not even going to bother looking at what this is. I know it's garbage. I should have saved that frenzy item, shouldn't I? Or no, I already have it in here, don't I? I think I have it. Yeah. Alright, so there's no need to save it, really. I'm not going to be making a frenzy build, I think. Alright. Now back to... this, and then I will take a break. How long was this? Holy shit, look at that. That's amazing. You can't hurt me much. Yeah, I can kill them much faster than they can do significant damage to me. That's nice. It's a nice change of pace. I wouldn't say it's T5 ready, but I'm getting close. At least not in here, it's not. Out in the real world, I could probably bump this to T5 now. It'll take longer to kill bosses, but more death breaths. Very good. And all with one hand. That's how you know you have a really powerful build for what you're doing, is you can just sort of watch Netflix and chill while you're just playing with one hand. I suspect that many of those concurrent viewers that show up and then leave are like, oh, he's not playing hardcore. This is not going to be fun because if he dies, it's no big deal. I'd probably feel the same way. So, no hard feelings. It's not as fun to watch someone where there's no real stakes. If they die, it's like, meh. Come get in my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. That's a resistance neck. Maybe it's the poison one. Looks similar to the other one. Although that might be fire. No? Randall's Locket. Looks just like one of the other things. Stave. Doesn't do any of that other stuff. I'm starting to get hungry. I'm getting hangry. Oops, don't need to do that. I'm just going to stand here and see what it does. Yep, not that bad. Very, very tough. Very tanky. Plus, I had the cheat death from her, so even if something did happen, I wouldn't die. But she has all her skills. And her cheat death isn't like the stupid one from this class where you come back at 15% health. It's like, what's up with that? 50% health, you take far less damage, but that's not fun still. Give me 100% health. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be doing this on T5. T4 is more than enough. And only because I need the death breaths, not the XP. The actual fights are annoying. It's taking forever. Let's see what's over here. More death breaths, hopefully. What is it, about a 60% chance at T4, I think? Roughly. At T7, it's a 100% chance to get 1, and like a 10% chance to get 2. Well, 90 and 10, if you want to break it down that way. You're guaranteed at least 1 at T7. Sometimes 2. At least that's what I remember. Come on, Goblin Field. How bad are the bosses? They might be ouchy. They're a bit ouchy. It's basically, this is like, this inside here is like being 2 levels higher, 1 or 2 levels higher. In those cases, I would want the fury that I'm spending to be converted into life. Like, I wonder if I looked at that. If I did that one thing. Need that anymore, I guess. Let's try that. Now I should be nigh unkillable. Because if you look at my recovery, it's insane. I should be able to stand in almost anything and come right back. Like recover almost all my health immediately. Well, providing I can spend Yeah, providing I can spend Fury, which I'm doing by doing this. So it's good I don't have to actually hit anything for that to work. So while I will take damage, I will recover it pretty much within the next couple seconds. So unless something were to hit me for my entire health pool in one shot, I'm pretty much good to go. I'm glad I thought of that. So they're going to stop me from teleporting in. Alright, I'm going to clear this area. Really need that belt. Oh man, he teleported me. Now maybe I can teleport. Nope. Look, just looking for anything interesting out here. Doesn't look like I left anything interesting. Now this is interesting. Let's see how well I do here. I can't spin, so I can't heal. Heal, heal, heal. Full arm, Bovine Bardiche, right? Good lord, everyone's coming over. Everyone wants to come to the party. It's an avalanche party with earthquakes. I really need to go back to town. Waiting for everything to stop down. Alright. Nothing here I want to keep. Is it a non-sucky weapon? Not for this build. Come on, loot droppers, where are you? Here you be. Have some of that. Have some left-click fun. Here, have it again. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I need passability. I need that badly. Definitely not ready for anything higher than T4. This is my favorite part of the game, where every piece of gear you get, every little bit you get makes you far more powerful than you were a minute before. And you're not like looking for a 0.1% upgrade. Come on. Come on, let me out. Damn it. Let me out, let me out. Need to go crunch. I do like leveling too. From 1 to 70, I find that to be fun. Because you get new spells all the time. You're like, ooh, now this is the moment where I get to do this. Earthquake party. Everyone's invited. Everyone jump on over as you get pulled in by my whirlwind. All right. Almost died there. That was fun. I'm not playing hardcore, so it doesn't really matter. My killing time would vastly improve with that belt. Would easily cut it in half. No goblin fields yet. Weird. Not in any of these visions. On this character. I think I had like 2 or 3 on the other character. On the NA server, the Demon Hunter. And or the Necro when I was leveling up to get the bounty, or to get the things. Okay, I saw a mighty weapon there. Let's go ahead and just save that. Mighty weapon. How about I stand behind you, flame breath dudes? They're going down. It's taking a while. The problem is I have to stay near them, so the dude that does the flame breath is problematic. He splits into three, and then he's like fire breathes in three different directions, and it's like, well, I really know where I'm going to go for that. Might as well just hang in the middle, burn the others down. Well, this is going to be a long event, like many levels so far. This is death. Yep, this is death. Very ouchy over there. The poison is a real killer. Cheat death. Wow, this is really ouchy. I'm gonna basically have to just sort of skirt the edges of this thing and hope they run into my fire. This is one of those awful levels where it's just poison central. Poison is always really ouchy for melee. Poison, there's lightning, there's fire. Yeah, it's bad. Poison most of all. It's just awful. You know what I should do? I should go put that necklace on. Even though it has less toughness, that'll really help against the poison. Yeah. That's a smarter move there. Oh, this doesn't belong there. It belongs here. A little bit more toughness there, but damn it, I need to resist. Let's put these down here for now. I mean, it might not save me from that situation, but it'll definitely stop the poison part of that damage. You guys are annoying. Ooh. What is that? Oh, it's the arc stone. Garbage. And there's the end of it. Let's clear down here first. Nice. Nice collection of explosions. I do need to save this to the cube. Then I need to go kill the dude. The dude. The goblin abides. Okay, let me save this now. I think about it. Save. Whip. Wait a minute. Why am I not getting free? Oh. Save. Oh, there's the weapon again. Chaos field, maybe something. Right. Two-handed mace, is that the furnace? Nope. Oh yeah, it is. It's furnace. Nice. I was looking at the wrong one at first. I was looking at the gold one. The one that gives gold. Sun whatever. Wow. Lots of items from that. Glad I wasn't overloaded. Go look up here real quick. Wow, I am actually completely overloaded. Good. Good. That was good. Now it's time to clean, clear, and take a break. Because I'm hungry. My eyes are hurting. A little bit. They're getting dry. Oh, I guess it's not sun. That's the other one. But gold drop item. Whoops, I don't want to do that. I want to save that. I can crunch all these. Because I got the furnace. Put this in the cube. I'm not going to use it yet. The furnace is what you use for a lot of barbarian builds. Didn't think so. Okay, so let's go ahead and just do some quick things here. This is part of maintenance. This is just catching up on things I need to do. Wow, that's really... Ugh. Nope. I can do a third one, can I? Come on. Skill's not ready. Oh. Damn it. Maybe I'm doing the wrong weapon. I don't think I am. Ooh, a socket. Nice. Excellent. So this will go over here. Wait. Yeah. And then this will get crunched. Just put here. That'll go in the cube. Enough. Yeah, I'll just save it. Let's see. Let's make a leveled up emerald. For that. I can't go any higher because I don't have the recipe. But I do have the recipe for this to go higher. Need to put 2 sockets in that. Maintenance. Let's see. That works. Alright, so. Tell you what, I'll just turn that off. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1. And then I just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I'll just do all of them. 3. And then 1. Oh, I need the rat parts. That's still better. Nice. Alright, so this gets saved. Equip. Save. Oh. Excellent. Move on up. That's good for now. All right, that's it for now. Thanks for joining in if you joined in. Have a great day.